My beloved child, this is a call from heaven for you, and I am glad that you responded to it. My child, I am going to do something very extraordinary today. Frequently you complain and live silently angry lives, while at the same time you continue to do the very things that make you angry. You cannot blame others for what is ultimately your own responsibility. A normal Christian life should be lived within the boundaries of balanced living. But now hear my voice clearly. I am not merely calling you to balance, I am calling you to transformation. I have not designed you for confusion or for frustration, nor have I created you for mediocrity. I knit you together in your mother's womb with purpose, precision, and love. I breathed my spirit into you with intention. You were not made to wander in the shadows of doubt, or be tossed by the storms of this world. I fashioned you to walk upright in my light, covered by grace, and moving forward in purpose. Do not think that your struggles are hidden from me. I have seen every tear fall upon your pillow at night. I have heard the sighs that escape your lips when no one is around. I know the weight you carry in your heart, the burdens you don't speak of, the silent wars in your mind, the quiet cries of a soul yearning for freedom. I see you, and I love you. And today I reach for you with open arms and eternal power, not to condemn, but to restore, not to scold, but to lift. I desire to bring you into a deeper awareness of my presence. I want you to know me not only as a distant deity, but as your Father, intimate, near, and compassionate. There is nothing in your past that intimidates me. Nothing you have done has diminished my love for you. I have watched you wander, I have heard you question, and I have still chosen to speak with you now. This very moment is a testimony to my mercy. My voice calling you is my heart seeking you. You have tried many things to find peace. You have reached for possessions, for affirmation, for pleasure, for distraction, and for escape. But none of these have satisfied you, have they? That restlessness inside you is wholly discontent. It is my spirit gently tugging you back to the source of your life, back to the one who knows you better than you know yourself. Let go of the illusion of control. You were never meant to bear the full weight of life on your own. Come into the quiet with me. Learn to breathe again, not with the shallow breath of survival, but the deep breath of peace that comes from resting in me. I am not impatient with your weaknesses. I do not despise your frailty. My strength is made perfect in your weakness. I am not looking for your perfection, I am seeking your surrender. You are not what the world has labeled you. You are not your past mistakes. You are not your failures. You are not your trauma. You are not the sum of others' opinions. You are mine. That is your truest identity. If you are mine, then you are dearly loved, eternally secured, and destined for glory. I did not choose you because of your righteousness. I chose you out of love. I did not save you because you were strong. I saved you because I am. Now is the time to lay aside every weight that clings so closely. Now is the time to renounce the bitterness that has taken root, the jealousy that has poisoned joy, the pride that has blinded your sight, and the fear that has paralyzed your faith. Lay them down, my child. My altar is open. My hands are ready to receive. Come empty and you shall be filled. Do not be afraid of the refining fire. I am not burning you, I am burning away what was never meant to remain. I am stripping away what is false to reveal the gold I placed within you. When you feel broken, remember, The potter never discards the clay, he reshapes it. The gold is refined by fire, and the vessel is made beautiful in the hands of the craftsman. I am that craftsman, and you are my beloved creation. Today I want to renew your mind. I want to teach you to think higher, not because you are better than others, but because you belong to the kingdom that is not of this world. Lift your eyes from the dust, and behold the heavens from where your help comes. I want you to understand that peace is not found in the absence of trouble, but in the presence of the Prince of Peace. I do not remove every storm, but I enter it with you and speak, peace be still. Your journey with me is not meant to be rushed. I am not in a hurry. I am not limited by time. I see the end from the beginning, and I hold all things in my hand. Trust my timing. When I say wait, it is not a denial, it is a holy pause for preparation. When I say go, it is not without covering, it is a divine commissioning. When I say rest, it is not abandonment, it is a call to renewal. Every season has purpose. Every delay is laced with grace. I am not a god of confusion. I bring clarity, not chaos. If the voices around you are making you feel condemned, anxious, or distant from me, then they are not from me. My voice draws you to truth and peace. Learn to listen carefully. I speak in the silence, in the whisper, in the word, in the wind. My sheep know my voice. You are one of mine. Forgive those who have wounded you. Yes, even those. Forgiveness does not justify their wrongs, it releases you from the prison of bitterness. Unforgiveness is a chain that binds you to pain, but I have given you the key. You have the power to forgive, because I forgave you. Let my grace empower you. Let my love flow through you. Forgiveness is not a feeling, it is an act of obedience, and obedience leads to freedom. To love again, trust again, hope again. The world teaches you to harden your heart, but I call you to keep it soft. I call you to live vulnerably, not because you will never be hurt, but because love is worth the risk. You cannot reflect my heart while protecting yourself from all pain. Even I, your God, suffered. Even I was wounded, but through my wounds you were healed, and through your scars, others will see my power. You are not disqualified. No mistake you've made has rendered you unusable. I use broken vessels. I use the weak to shame the strong. I use the overlooked, the forgotten, the misjudged. I delight in doing the impossible through the unlikely. You are not too far gone. You are not too late. You are exactly where I can begin again. My mercies are new every morning, not because you deserve it, but because I delight to give it. Speak life. Speak truth. You are not a victim of your thoughts. You have been given the mind of Christ. I have given you power over fear, over anxiety, over hopelessness. Stand firm. When the enemy whispers lies, respond with my word. My truth is your sword. Use it. My spirit is your helper. Listen to him. You are not alone. Heaven backs you up. There will be days when you feel weary. There will be moments when you are tempted to give up. But remember this, I never slumber or sleep. I never grow weary. I carry you when you can't carry yourself. I sing over you with joy. I surround you with songs of deliverance. Even in your darkest valley, I walk with you. You are never forsaken. There are people waiting on the other side of your obedience. When you rise, others rise with you. When you heal, others find hope. You are not living in isolation, you are part of a divine story. The ripple of your yes in faith will echo across generations. I have placed my spirit within you not for decoration, but for impact. You are the light of the world. Shine not in arrogance, but in humble courage. Shine with my love, my justice, my mercy, my truth. You will face trials, but I have already overcome the world. You will be misunderstood, but I was too. You will be opposed, but I will fight for you. Keep your heart clean, your hands open, and your eyes on me. Seek first my kingdom. All else will fall into place. I did not call you to blend in, I called you to stand out, to be salt and light, to walk a narrow road with boldness and with grace. My beloved child, listen closely. This is no ordinary message, no fleeting echo of emotion or thought. This is the voice of your Father, the one who formed the heavens and the earth, the one who knew you before time began, the one who has been calling out to you from the beginning of your days. I have whispered through the winds of your soul, stirred your heart in quiet moments, knocked on the door of your conscience, and reached for you even when you were unaware. I have called again and again, not because I need you, but because I love you. So many times I have reached out and my call was left unanswered. I sent dreams to awaken your purpose, moments of silence to draw you in, tears to cleanse your heart, and signs that marked my presence. Yet, in your busyness you turned away. In your distractions you drowned out my whisper. In your doubts, you dismissed me, and still I kept calling. I am not silent, I am patient. I am not absent, I am waiting. Every sunrise is a reminder that my mercy is new. Every breath you take is proof that I have not given up on you. Every time your heart is stirred with longing for something more, that is me calling again. You were never meant to live apart from my presence. You were not designed to live on your own strength. You were created to walk with me, to commune with me, to find your fullness in me. My child, heaven's call is not a poetic concept or a dramatic phrase. It is real. It is holy. It is the heartbeat of eternity knocking on the door of time. When I call, it is not merely to assign you a task, it is to bring you into alignment with your true identity. You were made in my image, and every time you walk away from my voice, you drift further from who you truly are. The world offers many voices, many paths, many distractions, but there is only one voice that leads to life, and mine. Do not let familiarity harden your hearing. Just because you have heard the gospel before does not mean you have responded to it fully. Just because you know my name does not mean you have surrendered to it. I do not desire partial hearts or religious rituals. I desire surrender. I want your whole heart, not because I am controlling, but because I know that only in me will your heart find peace. You chase after success, recognition, security, and comfort. But have you not seen that none of these truly satisfy? The more you get, the more you long for. That longing, do you not understand, is sacred. It was not meant to torment you, but to guide you back to me. I placed eternity in your heart so that nothing temporary could ever fully fulfill you. I placed my fingerprint on your soul so that you would always hunger for me, even when you did not know what you were longing for. Every call from heaven is an invitation to come higher, higher than fear, higher than sin, higher than guilt, higher than routine. My call is not always loud, but it is always persistent. Sometimes it comes as a conviction in the middle of your wrongdoing. Sometimes it comes as a yearning in the middle of your success. Sometimes it comes as a whisper in the darkness, a voice in the wilderness, or a quiet nudge during your everyday life. But make no mistake, it is I who calls. When you ignore my call, you are not just turning from sound, you are turning from life. You are resisting the very source of your hope. And yet, I do not grow weary in seeking you. Like a shepherd pursuing the lost sheep, I come after you again and again. Like a father waiting on the porch, I scan the horizon for your return. I am not ashamed to be seen loving you. I do not regret choosing you. Responding to my call is not always convenient. It is not always easy. But it is always worth it. You may have to walk away from things you've grown used to, habits that have defined you, relationships that are misaligned. But nothing you surrender for me will be wasted. I will redeem it. I will multiply it. I will replace it with something far greater. I never take without giving back tenfold. I never wound without healing. I never prune without fruitfulness in mind. You may ask, what if I am too far gone? My answer is simple, there is no such place. My love travels into the deepest pit, into the darkest night, into the furthest exile. I have called prophets out of caves, kings out of hiding, fishermen from their boats, tax collectors from their greed, and sinners from their shame. Do not think your situation is beyond my reach. My arm is not short. My grace is not limited. My power is not bound by your past. You may say, but I don't know how to hear your voice. And I say, start with stillness. Start with surrender. Open my word not as a ritual, but as a conversation. Invite me to speak. Then listen not with your ears alone, but with your spirit. I do not hide from those who seek me with a sincere heart. I reveal myself to the humble, to the hungry, to the honest. My sheep know my voice. And you, my child, are one of mine. You have dreams, ambitions, goals, and I do not despise them. But I want to sanctify them. You were not made to build your own kingdom. You were made to seek mine. True success is not found in how many know your name, but in how well you know mine. True success is not measured by wealth or applause, but by obedience, by faithfulness, by love. You can gain the whole world and lose your soul. But when you respond to my call, you gain me, and in me you gain all. I do not promise you a life without trial, but I promise you victory through it. I do not promise comfort at all times, but I promise presence. And I promise this, you will never regret saying yes to me. You may suffer, you may struggle, you may be misunderstood, but you will walk in truth, in purpose, in peace that passes understanding. What I offer cannot be bought, cannot be earned, cannot be replicated. It is given freely, but only to those who respond. I want to lead you into a life that is truly life, not just existence, but abundance. A life where you wake each day knowing you are loved and sent. A life where you live not in fear, but in faith. A life where you are not enslaved by the opinions of others, but rooted in your identity as mine. I want you to walk in freedom, freedom from shame, freedom from the past, freedom from sin. This freedom is your inheritance, but you must choose it. Do not let delay become denial. Every time you postpone obedience, your heart grows a little harder. Do not wait for a better moment. This is the moment I've given you. This is holy ground. This is a divine appointment. Do not let the noise of the world drown out the still, small voice that says, "Come." Do not assume tomorrow will bring another chance. Life is but a vapor, but eternity it is forever. Choose wisely. You may feel unqualified. That is good. I do not call the qualified, I qualify the called. Your weakness is not a barrier, it is a doorway. Through your weakness, my strength will be seen. You are not alone. My Spirit lives within you to teach, to comfort, to guide. You do not need all the answers to respond. You simply need to say yes. My child, you are standing at the edge of something eternal. I am calling you to more, not more striving, but more surrender, not more doing, but more being, not more noise, but more depth. Will you come? Will you let go of lesser things to grab hold of that which is everlasting? Will you stop settling for crumbs when I have prepared a feast? My table is ready. The invitation is yours. I have called you by name. You are not a number. You are not a statistic. You are not just another face in the crowd. You are seen, known, and chosen. When I call, it is personal. When I call, it is purposeful. I have plans for you, plans to give you a future and a hope. Not a vague idea, but a divine blueprint written in my heart before time began. Walk in it. Trust me. If you have missed my call before, do not despair. I am still calling. My mercies are new every morning. My love does not expire. Come as you are. Come broken. Come confused. Come weary. Come ashamed. I will receive you. I will restore you. I will clothe you in righteousness and fill you with joy. Heaven rejoices not when the perfect arrive, but when the lost return. All of heaven watches as I speak to you now. Do not let fear hold you back. Do not let pride keep you away. Do not let regret chain you. Step forward. Say yes. I have given you gifts not just for your benefit, but for the world. There is someone waiting for your obedience. There is a soul on the other side of your surrender. You were made to impact, to shine, to love. You were not made to sit in silence. Your voice matters. Your story matters. Your life matters. When you respond to my call, you awaken destinies not just your own, but many. You were not meant to chase my voice only in times of crisis. I long to walk with you daily. Let me into your everyday, your routines, your decisions, your relationships. Invite me into your work, your family, your dreams. Let me be Lord of all, not just Savior. I want to reign in your life, not to control you, but to free you. I am the Good Shepherd. I lead beside still waters and restore souls. There will always be reasons to hesitate. There will always be distractions. But remember, every time you ignore my call, you settle for something less. You miss an encounter. You miss a transformation. You miss a revelation. I am not angry, I am longing. Longing for you to hear, to respond, to follow. This is not a burdensome calling, it is a divine invitation into joy. Joy that does not depend on circumstances. Joy that cannot be taken away. When you live in step with me, you will still face storms, but you will have an anchor. You will still walk through valleys, but you will fear no evil, because I am with you. I am calling again, not out of obligation, but out of love. Will you listen? Will you respond? This is not the time to delay. This is not the hour to remain neutral. There is a stirring happening in the spirit realm. I am aligning things for those who are willing to move. Those who respond to my call will rise above the chaos of the world. They will walk in supernatural peace. They will be light in dark places. You have wondered, what is my purpose? It begins with me. It continues with me. It ends with me. Apart from me, you can do nothing. But in me, you will do greater things. You will heal the broken, speak truth to power, bring hope to the hopeless. You will shine like a city on a hill. You were not saved to sit. You were saved to serve, to build, to love, to lead, to reflect me. This world is growing darker, but my light shines brighter, and you, my child, are my chosen vessel. Not because you are flawless, but because you are willing. You have been marked by heaven. You have been sealed by my spirit. Do not doubt what I can do through you. Just respond. Respond. When I call, it is not just about your benefit. It is about the kingdom. It is about souls. It is about eternity. You are part of a much greater story. Every yes you give opens doors, breaks chains, sets captives free. Your obedience is not small. It echoes through time. So come. Return. Run into my arms. Let me fill you afresh. Let me baptize you in purpose. Let me clothe you in righteousness. Let me breathe into you the breath of destiny. I am here. I am calling. Will you answer? Dekamu. I wait for you not in judgment but in love. My hands are open. My heart is full. My plans are ready. Heaven is watching. Eternity is near. Say yes and never look back. With unfailing love. I am